Hello Johnny, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my YouTube face again. Um, so guys, I got cracked foot. I got causing me to get a cracked voice. Don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to voice my reasons that sometimes my disruptions gets interrupted and I don't like any interference of being causing me to be interrupted as it's because I keep coughing, I keep having problems processing my voice. It's just sometimes it's not easy for me to control it. But when it comes to a cracked voice, it's because I had chocolate. Don't get me wrong. I just because I had chocolate, but I never had the coffee yet. So I'm trying to do my exercises, natural exercises. I wasn't doing intensity exercises. I did feel a bit intense because I think like my heart was racing like a rocket, whereas I was zooming, about to zoom out, about to daydream, about to get really sleepy and that. And I don't know because I get really crabby when I'm exercising because I don't have the motivation to keep going. That's why I had to keep stopping and it wasn't easy to keep trying to get up to the track. It's just something that doesn't have to be important. It's just because I don't have no clues of what my mind is. I'm taking on. If I'm taking on the board, if I'm going up to get pretend I'm going to have a ticket to get to do my dumbbells, it's not something like that. It's not like a show you have to complete. It's like sometimes you feel like that you start to feel like yourself because you're adapting to changes. But even when it comes to changes, can I open this? So guys, how can I? I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I'll start again. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Be right back, guys. Sorry, as I included, I went downstairs to go check. Sorry, guys. I'm out of breath. Try not to get talking too excessively. My has been faster, which could be very dangerous. And no to excuse it. No to excuse anything at all. This is just going to be information that I want to describe. um, But yeah, guys, like I said, I just thought this one had a slide on it. I thought this one was gonna pop out. It won't work because it's a different cup, so I had to do this anyway. So never mind. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a coffee, guys. Being listened to music, chill now, do my own stuff, and then I was just going to get into the game soon. When baby man being fully awake. Good coffee like. But yeah, I was just trying to do my workout, guys. I'm trying to get back to see, guys. I'm trying to get back to my muscle gains. But a wee bit, it's a wee bit. It looks like I shrunk a wee bit, but I'm trying to bring it back, because I miss it. So it used to be about here, I think, about here, something like that. So it's about here, guys. I may come back again. I may come back. Yeah, I know you might think I want the skinny arms again, but I've changed my mind now. I don't really want to get my skinny arms back. I need to move on from having a skinny body image. But thanks to the medication, see, every time I take it in the morning or even at night, it can actually be really quite completely critically, could be really disguising, which could be causing different moments to you will be able to kind of even accept that you have changed. But it's like your body image just grudgingly gives you that false perceptual experience of your anxiety is about having that poor body image because it can lead to poor self-image. That's why you got to try to keep exercising to help you support your immunity, to increase your digestion, to progressively to acknowledge the fact is you've got to keep exercising every single day. That doesn't mean you don't have to stop. Doesn't always have to be automatic, but you have to exercise in an automatic way. It's like sometimes you got to remember that sometimes over exercising can be very unbeneficial because sometimes you can actually hurt yourself, can actually cause self-use injuries. It can actually make you get really sore bones. You could get like muscle pain. That's not what you want. That's because you have to try exercise completely normally. Like you don't have to get really disorganized and get thinking to yourself, oh, you can't think to do this. This heavy is going to be very challenging for me. How is that going to be really difficult? How hard it gets is you have to keep trying to keep going through to that spotlight. You don't need to keep complaining that you cannot gain these muscles. It's just because sometimes you have a hard time to try and understand that sometimes it doesn't mean that you can't ever get your muscle gain back. It's just because your medication, when you take the medication, sometimes it can actually stunt your motivation to work out. That's what's causing you to give up. When you're training, you might think, oh yeah, do you look like you gain weight? That means as if you might think you're gaining too much pounds or gaining too much weight. That's because you're over exercising. That's why you got to exercise naturally. So I mean, guys, at least my abs are still skinny, which is good, and thick at the same time, which is good. So I like the arms. I kind of like this arm. So but yeah, I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing the big incomes that's going to make a big impact on my life. And then it doesn't mean I can actually completely distort my experiences. It's just because when I'm going to the gym and trying to do my workout, that's because I'm trying to tell my support that I need a bit of help, I need a bit of support, which means I need to be punctual to get used to that. That's because I need to get something more to get people's advice. Like, they might advise me to keep training naturally rather than doing it intensely. Like, that's why you gotta try not push yourself too hard, because you don't want to end up straining your heart, you don't want to end up straining your arms, or you don't want to end up straining your back muscles, because that's important to you to keep making sure to assure you don't ever hurt yourself, don't ever cause any injuries, because you don't want to get injured, you don't want to get physically hurt. That's because you have to try and remember to realise it's be important to try keep going to exercise at the right time of the day. Is you have to keep trying your best. That's all you can say, and that's how you can work things out. Is to try to be your best, and don't be your laziness and thinking, okay, you can't do it because you're lazy. So yeah, that's my story. But yeah, guys, you can tell I'm just gonna listen to music now, guys. Yeah, I was just trying to listen to music because I was just about to get started. I was about to get organised my performance. I just don't want to get really completely hijack, because I don't want to get something that makes me worry too much if I'm not sure enough what's causing me not to think clear in the morning. It's I'll either go up like half 8 in the morning. That's just because I wasn't awake that time. It's just because I had to go down there to go listen to music, to go on YouTube and watch something on the TV. It's just a habit to cover my mind, and a habit to set up my thoughts processing. It's just all that doesn't have to get really completely too much, which I don't want to get completely anxious. And that's why I get so stressed, and now I think, okay, I can't talk because I can't get anxious. I can't stop getting anxious because I'm getting really stressed, and that's why I need to stop talking too excessively, because it makes my mouth dry. It can make my it can actually cause a bunch of side effects. That's why you got to try to be careful to make sure you don't end up giving up criticism and not be able to stop getting judging your commands if you're thinking that's like sarcasm. It's not even helping you, and it's not going to make you feel better. And that's why you got to try to keep pushing yourself. Don't ever focus on doing too much exercises. Just keep going for jogs, go for walks, just keep doing the dumbbells, keep doing light weights rather than doing heavy weights. Because it's a bit silly and a bit dumb, so don't think about that. Just think about, for the second, they go like focus on the small weights, focus on doing natural exercises so you don't burn yourself out, so then you won't get tired, and that's my story. And that's why I feel like it's not easy for me to try and control that. That's just because sometimes I don't pay attention to the reasonability. It's that I don't pay attention to the, because sometimes I forget. Sometimes I get blocked. Like I can't. My mind keeps getting blocked because I can't get the thought perception going on. That's what we said, guys. When you're on medication, it can actually disorganize your information, because it can give you a sense overload. It can give you a panic attack. It can give you some problems of your emotional activity that can actually cause poor brain activity, which is why you don't want to end up getting completely hijacked. You don't want to get really depressed because you don't have the motivation to do stuff in your life. And that's not because you're sad. That's not because you're being negative. It's because you're very angry. It's because you're frustrated that you can't do everything at once, because that's what causes depression. It causes anxiety. That's why I used to get anxiety when I was in the shower last night, and I used to think, all right, maybe because that's why I couldn't go for a shower last night, because I had to just couldn't stop focusing on my breathing because I had a breathing tech. Because every time I had a back tech after looking something on YouTube, doctors were searching up of someone's back, of the spine. That gave me anxiety right there. Because see, when I was on my bed, I was like, oh, I can't move my body. I can't move. I can't do that. I can't even do that. It's like that's called like a chucky movement. That's why I was experiencing that for a while, because it seemed that it's getting better now. It's getting better. It's going away, which is good. It's a good sign. It's going away, but just because I need to learn to develop my brain so that I don't have to get completely unawareness. That's caused by the medication that I took last night, 2 nights ago. And that's why I feel like I did feel like myself. Because I was really tired, I was fatigued, I was getting drowsy. That's what caused me to panic and alert, which caused me to think, oh yeah, of course, I think I was like an interaction I got. But I feel like I was suffering from that. I was like, okay, that was scary. And that's why it was hard for me to control the tech, because it's getting better now. But my beef with tech's still not better yet, but it will get better soon. So maybe tomorrow, Wednesday, when I go to Edinburgh my support, that'll be good. It'll be good fun, it'll be interesting, it'll be entertaining. It'll be something to do to get anything to go, is to get your energy up and just to build your confidence. And that's how it works. But yeah, guys, I'm going to close my YouTube, so thanks for watching. I'm going to do my other second workout now, because I don't want to miss my chances to not watch it, just to make sure I don't want to get completely panicked. If I'm going to get really worried about getting anxious again, I'll let you know how I'm feeling, because I'm just going through a lot right now. Because since I was in the game, I got really stuck with the depression, and then the anxiety didn't get through me. Didn't even get through me. It got very worse. So there's much likely to be really completely, there's evidence that got me really more hyped up, and that's why I didn't want to get really tired and fatigued and stressed, and then getting panic mode where I was just don't want to get people to feel like they don't want to see me like this, and they want to see me like the way that I'm not dealing with it. It's not gonna be healthy. But anyway, guys, I made a double choice. I will let you know when I make up my mind. Thanks for watching. If you've got comments below, you may give me your suggestions below, and think about your comments. And yeah, just let me know what you're gonna say. And you don't need to say anything, because it doesn't matter. And yeah, alright guys, and I'll do my other second workout now, because I'm getting a bit tired, because I'm going to do my second workout because I'm getting sleepy, so I need to get energy. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you soon.